According to reports that came out just a few hours ago, the United States is considering options for a sanctions package against China to deter it from invading Taiwan. The European Union is also coming under diplomatic pressure from Taipei to do the same. The sources said that this is a response to fears of a Chinese invasion which have grown as military tensions escalate in the Taiwan Strait. In both cases, the idea is to take sanctions beyond measures which have been already taken in the West to restrict some trade and investment with China in sensitive technologies like computer chips and telecoms equipment. Needless to say, this is being seen as major dampener in the ongoing diplomatic trouble that US and China relationships have been already suffering from. Today was also a day of a major stock market crash in the US, and this news of possible sanctions against China will not help Chinese stocks listed in the US. We are especially keeping an eye at the NIO stock, which recently has been enjoying a nice run-up, thanks to expectations of outperformance in the Q4. We believe, NIO may suffer in the coming days due to this story of China sanctions. Chinese President Xi Jinping has vowed to reunify democratically governed Taiwan with the mainland and has not ruled out the use of force. He is set to secure a third, 5-year leadership term at a Communist Party Congress next month. In Washington, officials are considering options for a possible package of sanctions against China to deter Xi from attempting to invade Taiwan, said a U.S. official and an official from a country in close coordination with Washington. U.S. talks over sanctions began after Russia invaded Ukraine in February, but took on fresh urgency after the Chinese reaction to Pelosi's visit, the two sources said. The United States, backed by NATO allies, took a similar approach to Russia in January with a threat of unspecified sanctions, but this failed to dissuade Russian President Vladimir Putin from launching his invasion of Ukraine. The White House is focused on getting countries on the same page, including coordinating between Europe and Asia, and avoiding provoking Beijing, the non-US official said. Reuters was unable to learn details on what specific sanctions were under consideration, but some analysts suggested China's military could be the focus.